Hey everyone, welcome back to chapter 19. Today we're talking about the interrogative pronoun. Okay, and the interrogative pronoun is quis, quid. We've seen these two words before, right? Quis meaning who, and quid meaning what. And now we're going to learn how to decline them together and also do some example sentences which contain interrogative pronouns. Okay, so we're going to set up a chart with all 5 cases. Okay, and then this is, of course, only the singular. Okay, and then we're going to have masculine slash feminine here and neuter. Okay, so this works kind of like one of those second or two termination adjectives where the masculine and feminine are the same form. Okay, so the nominative singular is quis, that's both for masculine and feminine, and the neuter is quid. Okay, the genitive is cuius, just like for the relative pronoun. By the way, this will look very similar to the forms of the relative pronoun. Dative is qui, and so is the neuter, qui. The accusative is quem. For both masculine and feminine, it's quem. So there's no separate quam for this word, for the interrogative pronoun. And then the neuter is quid. Okay, and then the ablative is quo, and also for the neuter. Okay, so really the only things that are different are the nominative singulars and the accusative singulars. Everything else is really the same. Okay, so that's the singular. The plural. Okay, the plural. In the plural, we have the same forms as the relative pronoun, qui, qua, quod. Okay, so the interrogative pronoun and the relative pronoun share the same forms. Just in case you forgot those, I'll refresh those. Okay, so remember that this is qui, quai, quai, quorum, quorum, quorum. Okay, quibus, quibus, quibus. Okay, quos, quas, quae, and quibus, quibus, and quibus. Okay, so same forms as the relative pronoun in the plural. Okay, so remember that an interrogative, an interrogative, okay, what does an interrogative do? Well, it asks a question. Right, so these are all questions. Now this is how it differs from the relative pronoun. The relative pronoun just refers back to something. This asks a question, so I'm going to give you a bunch of different examples of this. So, quis es? Question mark. Who are you? Okay, so that would be an example of how you use quis. Quid est? What is it? Okay, so that would be an example of how you use quid. Cuius liber est. And now I have a genitive example. Whose book is it? Whose book is it? Okay, so the translations for the relative pronoun apply. Cuius will be whose, qui will be to whom, right? So you keep those same translations. but now we're just using it to ask a question. Okay, here's an example of a dative. Qui pecuniam dedisti. Okay, so qui, to whom dedisti did you give pecuniam, the money? To whom did you give the money? Okay, so pecuniam is the direct object of give, but qui is the indirect object, and we're just using it to ask a question. Okay, here's another one with an accusative. Quem amas? Okay. Whom do you love? Or whom do you like? We ask it all the time. Who do you like? Right? But you're actually saying it incorrectly. You should be whom do you like? Right? Because this is the direct object, and you are the subject. Okay, so whom do you like? Remember, whom signifies that something's a direct object. Okay, and then you can use this with ablative examples. So, quocum ambulabas. Okay, quocum, with whom were you walking? Okay, question mark. Okay, and of course it works the same way in the plural. So if we say qui sunt, who are they? Okay, quae videbatis? What did you see? Like, what things did you see? Quae, neuter, plural, accusative here. Okay, and so this is the interrogative pronoun. It can be used in any case, and just as a refresher for the translation. So nominative, right? Who or what? Okay, genitive, whose. Dative, to whom or for whom. Accusative, whom or what, if it's a thing, if it's neuter. And then ablative, by, with, from, whom, or what. Okay, and so we'll be working with these in the book in chapter 19, and so thanks for tuning in, everybody, and see you next time.